What's going on, Storm? This stream is random as hell, y'all. This is such a random ass stream. What's poppin', Nakia? Hey, Demi. This might be one of the most randomest streams ever. I'm sitting here bored and I'm like, you know what? Let's go live. I'm not doing anything. It's Friday night. I don't know if anybody's gonna be up or not, but let's still go live and let's have a chat, you know? Why not? What's who we got up in here? Hey Storm, hey Nakia. What's going on, Demi? Hey twin. What's up? Hey Miss Coffee. What y'all doing up? What's up, Lex? What are y'all doing up right now? Well, it's not really that late, is it? Plus, people probably on the West Coast. But yeah, I just came on to get a little yap session out, I guess. Um, a few things I wanted to talk about that just saw that was like very ridiculous. Thinking about eating a bubble waffle. What the hell is a bubble waffle? What is a bubble waffle? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Okay, East Coast. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast too. I'm in Georgia. Cali in the building. What's up? It's like what, 7 o'clock over there in Cali? Hey, 99 or 99. What did Obsy Smollett do now? What don't he do? Here's the question. What don't that nigga do? He just can't. He just can't help himself. He just always got to be in the mix. Like I've never known someone who don't know how to just sit the fuck down and chill out. Almost 8:30. Oh, I was off a little. Okay. Ask you from VA. That's Virginia, right? VA in a building. Because if you haven't already, please smash the like button. I would really appreciate it if you can. Y'all already know it gets us in the algorithm and all that good shit. Um, he been suspect since Tupac. Who's that? That Snoop Dogg. If you talk about Snoop Dogg, absolutely, absolutely, 100%. It's a waffle that originated in Hong Kong. Twin, you be eating all types of shit, okay? For like 2 weeks, you were obsessed with Taco Bell chicken nuggets. Now you eating waffles from Hong Kong. Where did you even get that at? Where did you get that? What's up, 99? I don't think I've seen your name here in a minute. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, cousin. What's up, Baltimore? What's up? Yeah, your stomach gonna be tore up. Tore the fuck up. Storm, yes, they have chicken nuggets. And Kwani went like 2 whole weeks eating Taco Bell chicken nuggets. And he would send us the pictures in the Discord of these Taco Bell chicken nuggets. And they look like dookie crumbles. Like, and he was eating them every day for like 2 weeks straight. Like, I don't know what the hell. Hey, cousin, what's up, Miranda? Gosh and X, it's all in my I think about over and over again. Hey T Bella, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Waffles from Hong Kong sounds like a sex move. What, Demi? What? I don't gotta exaggerate when we got the evidence, but I ain't gonna expose you. I ain't gonna expose you. Uh Monster Hunter, you look up crash dummy in a dictionary. Listen. Crash dummy. Again, if you can, please smash that like button. But I just wanted to come on here and just yap and get some stuff off my mind. Why not, right? I'm just chilling here, but I wanted to talk about I guess we could talk about SZA first. Let's talk about SZA first. Let's get her out the way because SZA is SZA is low key like a train wreck. Seems to be a nice girl, nice girl, all that jazz. She makes decent music. Not really my cup of tea because, like I said before, I feel like when I listen to her, it sounds like she's speaking in cursive, and that's just not my zhush. But um, her and Punch, uh, her and Punch is always going through it. Like they're always going through it. Like it's ridiculous. But of course, like usual, SZA ran to Twitter because for whatever reason, she just can't stop telling social media her business. Like she loves to run to social media when she's going through something, and then it always backfires on her. And she did the same thing again. Uh, she tweeted she tweeted Punch was right. Um, like 2 weeks ago, I did a video on her hinting at, oh, she's ready to leave, or he's not going to be her manager anymore. Um, and they were like going their separate ways after he's always been her manager. And if you know them, they get on. Well, she gets on social media, say, oh, she can't drop music, she's being held hostage, she's miserable, all types of mess. And here she goes. She's like, Punch was right. And I guess it's because he told her to hold off on dropping some music or something. And she ended up posting it on social media. Her fans saw it. They thought they were going to get new music. They didn't get it. They started cursing her out, cursing Punch out. Like her fans are so disrespectful to Punch. Like it's ridiculous. Like I've never seen a fan base curse out someone's manager the way her fans curse out Punch. Like they have no respect for him. No respect. They be calling him a fat bitch. They be calling him lunch instead of punch. Like it's ridiculous. And then she'll do something and then she'll follow up, be like, please be nice to Punch. No, Tissa, at this point, you weaponizing your fans against this man because you know they off their rocker. And soon as something pop off, they going to crash out and curse him out. And that's exactly what they do every single time. But this time she's saying he's right. She was wrong about something. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's music related. Um, and he quoted it with the eye emoji. Um, but these two are something else, like something else. I don't get it. Complex did an article. They said it seems that rumors of SZA and Punch parting ways might not be true. On Thursday, January 6th, SOS singer took to X to fire off some tweets about how TDE president Terrence Punch Henderson was right about setting boundaries around her artistry. I used to think sharing snippets, personal info, plus music tea would build connection, but it actually just made people entitled, ungrateful, and disrespectful, she wrote. It's time to restore that boundary. The boundary, be blessed. In a follow up tweet, she added, no more explanation, updates, no back and forth. All further questions hit Punch, thanks. Then finally, she said, Punch was right. So think, I think SZA has like this text chat with fans or something like that where they discuss things and they literally like have access to her and they be talking to her, they be telling her what to do, what not to do. It is like Punch said, SZA, you have to set boundaries. Like these people are fans, let fans be fans. They're not your friends, they're not your family, they're not your people, they don't know what what's best for you when it comes to music and your business, you know? And he was trying to tell her that, like, stop leaking text messages, stop telling them when they should expect music. And then when you don't deliver on it, they're cursing you out. Now you in the bathroom somewhere crying because you know you're so emotional, Sizzle. And it's like, when are you gonna understand? Like, he's your manager for a reason. He's gotten you this far. I mean, your talent is what has gotten you this far, but he's done the business aspect for you this far. Like, girl, get it together. You're what? SZA's like 30 something. It's like, you have, when are you gonna grow up? When are you gonna grow up, girl? Um, but yeah, y'all, that's SZA and Punch's never ending debacle. You've been told me stop sharing snippets and tea. Thought I was onto something. I'm clear now. Not everybody can be like Nicki Minaj, where she has that connection with her fans. And she's able to get away with that type of connection with her fans because the motherfuckers is crazy just like her. You know? It's time to set boundaries. People gotta set boundaries. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's Punch and Scissor. I'm tired of talking about them and their mess. They just need to get it together. They need to act like SZA is SZA. You know, when you say, hey, we got an album coming out in a year, there's no reason why a year later on said date, the album isn't ready. There should be no reason why you're still mixing songs. Again, you set this date over a year ago. Why are you missing the deadline? Like, you're SZA, you should be being held to a certain type of standard. Um, but yeah, y'all, that's them. Some people like putting on a show all the time. That's a fact. They like an old married couple. I'm telling you, more like a health worker and client. Listen, see Bella. I know this girl is a handful. She's probably probably one of the nicest people ever. But baby, she is a handful. A fucking handful. I remember watching Kai Cenat stream, and she was going up there to be a guest, and it literally took her, first of all, she was late, and then it literally took her like an hour to get on camera because they said she was in the back having an anxiety attack. And this isn't not to like shit on her having an anxiety attack. I have anxiety as well. Like, I have a pill that I take for it. But baby girl, like, you got to get it together. Call Kendrick Sensei and do the total opposite. Listen, all I know is she better have her act right for this tour. That's what she better have right for this tour. I don't want to hear no mess. And I'm still having my giveaway. I was waiting for February to announce it, but we still having a giveaway. I'm gonna take someone with me to the GNX tour in Georgia. Um, Now I ain't flying nobody in. Now you either from Georgia or you can get yourself to Georgia. But um shout out to the cousins for hitting that like button. I really appreciate y'all doing that. Um if you haven't already, please smash the like button. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. I thought it was a PR stunt when she announced she was splitting from Punch because her movie was coming out soon. People do weird stuff when they want to promote their projects. Definitely, Kaylani, definitely people do weird stuff like that. But I kind of knew it was not a publicity stunt because at this point, SZA don't really gotta do that. And then the type of stunt that it would be, like, it has nothing to do with like her movie. It has to do with like music. So um But I can definitely see why you thought that. But no, this is like a reoccurring thing with SZA. Like you can Google it and it'll take you back to like shit from like 2015. Like she runs to social media about everything and she's always complaining about Punch. That's why I said like he's used to it. So he just rolls with the punches. But it's like, girl, at what point do you grow up? Like you can't be doing the same thing that you were doing 10 years ago. Hey Tam Tam, what's going on? I hope this is an actual epiphany for her. Psh, me too. Me too. I don't know how her fans deal. Lizzo saved the day. Yep, she did. She did. She definitely did. Lizzo low key carried that stream. Low key carried that stream. It definitely was a publicity stunt. She was in her feelings, like always. These rich people are so exhausted. Out to run into Monie at the Atlanta. So definitely, definitely. I was thinking of probably like meeting up with some people at the show. But yeah, I would definitely like to meet up with the cousins. What's up, first name, last name? Um, what else do you want to talk about? Yeah, that's SZA and Punch's never ending saga of being overly dramatic on social media. Uh, so let's talk about this Trump and his inauguration. Um, no, I don't want that. So apparently Nelly is supposed to be performing at the Trump inauguration on the 20th. I think it's the 20th, right? He's getting sworn in or something like that. Um, Snoop Dogg is also supposed to be performing at the inauguration, which is so funny to me. Nelly and Snoop Dogg of all people. Like, are y'all broke or something? Like, what's going on? Do y'all need money? Y'all showing up for Trump? Yeah, first name, last name. I saw that he got an HBCU band performing for him, and they had to raise money to be able to get there. First of all, if he wants you to come perform, why are you raising money to be able to get to a performance? That should be handled. That should be a part of your stipulation of you going there. They should be able to provide you with transportation there and back. That's pretty wild to me. But hey, people will do anything for recognition or a quick dollar. Like that's just that's just crazy. Um, but yeah, Nelly and Snoop Dogg are gonna be performing for Donald Trump. How y'all feel about that? I don't know how to feel. I thought it was a joke. Cousin, I thought it was a joke too. I thought it was a joke as well. And then I think I saw a video or something of a guy reading names off of a list, and both of their names was on there. Both of their names was on there. I wish I knew Snoop was doing this before I gave his old ass Flows album a spin. The album flopped anyway, so it flopped. But yes, cousins, this is crazy. Like Ashanti, come get your baby father. Like if niggas really hurting out here, that this is what you gotta do, you going against the grain. And to be honest, I'm not even shocked at Snoop Dogg because that's just who Snoop Dogg is. Like he's always going against the code. Snoop Dogg said it. We seen what he did with Drake and Kendrick. Shaking my head. Did they not learn from Chrisette Michelle? They did not. But the thing is, are people gonna hold them accountable? Because historically, people like to jump down on the women and then they just give the men a pass. So are we gonna hold these two fools accountable? I don't know. Someone on Trump's team might have told him to reach out to the black community. 100%. Donald Trump is not dumb. Donald Trump knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to pander. Like, that's not shocking at all. I'm not surprised that Snoop does anything for a check nowadays. Like, do Snoop owe somebody money? Like, he has to owe somebody money. Like, we seen him at the Grammys. First of all, I thought that was odd. They made him like he was out there like a figurine or something. Like he was the face of America. I think they even had him holding a torch at one point. So something is going on. Nelly has had some legal issues recently. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, remember we covered the story of him getting pulled over. He had the drugs on him. Nelly been wilding lately, probably trying to get pardons for people. It's funny that you say that. Funny that you say that because I was doing a little research because I'm like, what the hell? Why the hell is Snoop Dogg chilling with freaking or about to perform for freaking Donald Trump? Like, what is that about? And then somebody posted somebody posted this from official Harry O. And this was taken on November 14th, 2024. So this is Donald Trump and Harry O, who is, I think, the co-founder of Death Row with Snoop Dogg, the new Death Row with Snoop Dogg. And it turns out, so he was in jail. He was in jail for a couple years. I think they said he did like 33 years, y'all. And he originally founded Death Row with Suge. I don't know how they got Suge to give it up or whatever, but when he came out of jail after doing all those years, he linked up with Snoop Dogg and they now created the new Death Row. And the reason he got out of jail, y'all, is because Donald Trump pardoned him. And it wasn't like he knew he was getting out. It was a surprise pardon. So that's where the connection is. Donald Trump done pardoned this dude, Harry O, who was the original creator of Death Row. He was in jail for 33 years doing whatever he did. He got a surprise pardon after 33 years, got out, and then formed the new Death Row with Snoop Dogg. And now Snoop Dogg is performing for Donald Trump at his inauguration. A mess. Why the fuck did they pardon this man randomly after he done did 33 years? And now he's chilling, he's hanging out with Donald Trump at these little fancy events. He's giving them the thumbs up and all of that. Kind of crazy if you ask me. Kind of interesting. Very interesting. the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And now Uncle Snoop is gonna put on his best performance for the crackers. They got your black ass, you and Nelly, to get up on this stage, and they probably gonna want you to do your little crip walk, your little 1-2 step. They're probably gonna make you perform, drop it like it's hot, and you're gonna do your best little dancey dance for these white folks. Hmm. Another thing that low-key cooked me is this video of Snoop, who was at one point going off on Kanye West for chilling with Donald Trump.
You need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no fucking way around. Don't even try to put no.
I don't even want to put anything around.
I do. I don't give a fuck. I tell them straight up, motherfucker. If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Fuck.
Mind you, he talking about Donald Trump, y'all. This is what he had to say about Kanye hanging out with Donald Trump.
Fuck you and fuck him. Now what?
All right.
Draw the line, nigga. He drew the lines.
Exactly.
He drew the motherfucking lines. Before him, there were no lines. Everybody was everybody. We respected everything. We didn't trip. But nigga, when you drew the line, nigga, start pointing motherfuckers out and saying, nigga, fuck y'all then, nigga.
Why the energy changed? What changed? What changed? You went from being pissed off at Kanye West and whoever else was chilling with Donald Trump. You said Donald Trump, he drew the line, and now you about to get on stage and tap dance for Donald Trump at his inauguration.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You and them.
If you're just tuning in, we're
talking
Kanye
about too, nigga. Don't forget about him too. Fuck you too.
He said, "F Kanye, F Kanye." Wow. Ain't that crazy? Oh God. Uncle Snoop, Uncle Coon. Funny to me. I don't want to hear no crying about identity. Listen, God got us though, I promise you that. A fact. Not just any white folks who openly hate us. Exactly. Exactly. Monie with the receipts. Y'all know I love a good receipt now. I ain't just gonna get on here and just be saying shit. I love a good receipt. What happened between this time? Snoop been full on tap dancing though. There's gotta be more to it. I don't know. I just found what I found. Harry O, who's currently the co-president or whatever, co-owner of the new Death Row, alongside Snoop Dogg. They own it together. Donald Trump pardoned Harry O after he did 33 years in jail. He came home and he was at all of these meetings or these events with Donald Trump. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Harry O was in charge of a nationwide drug trafficking operation that brought in nearly 2 million daily. Harry O's past caught up with him and he was sentenced to prison 25 to life plus 2. 2 years in the pen, Harry was introduced to Suge and teamed up with him to co-found Death Row Records. The label helped launch the careers of legendary hip-hop artists such as Tupac Shakur, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and more. In 2021, in a surprise pardon by then-President Donald Trump, Harris was granted his freedom after spending 33 years behind bars. While many thought Death Row Records had shut down permanently, Harris went right back to work, once freed, partnering with Snoop Dogg as the COO of the all-new Death Row Records. Now they chilling with Trump at the inauguration. That's what they do. Wow. Wow, Snoop. This is what it's come to for you. Nelly. This what you doing too, Nelly? Ashanti, come get your man. Ashanti, come get your man. Come get your baby father. He is out here embarrassing you. Snoop about to get up there and perform Drop It Like It's Hot, and Nelly is about to perform It's Getting Hot in Here. A mess. A hot mess. Nelly trying to get a bag and get them charges dismissed. I ain't mad at, listen, I want my charges dismissed, but I ain't selling my fucking soul for it. If I did something, I did something. I'm just gonna have to live with that shit. You can't get me to tap dance in front of no fucking racist. Fuck that. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'ma just have to live with what the fuck I did. I had those pills. I had those pills. I ain't tap dancing for no white motherfuckers to look at you and say, that's a good little boy. Get up here and do your dance. That's a good little boy. Hell no. I'd fucking die first. You can't ever get me to fucking sell out. Hell no. Rich people in politics are different, I guess. Where are the black wives? They are supposed to shut this shit down. Listen, if Ashanti show up, if Ashanti show up, Snoop Dogg and his wife show up, his wife show up with him, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be so crazy. LC, I follow Nelly and Ashanti. They are married and the charges were dismissed, but I'm disappointed in Nelly. Gonna have to unsubscribe now. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh, wait, look what money make a bitch do. You cannot get me to go outside like that. If you haven't already, please smash the like button. I would appreciate it very much. We just on here yapping and getting our thoughts off. Ashanti saw that check and was like, listen, Ashanti said, I just had a baby. I was just performing up until I was 9 months. This nigga had me out here performing up until I was 9 months. I need that money. Monie, that's called principles, and a lot of folks don't have it in this world. Yeah, 100%. I ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying that ain't me. Miss Obama is more gangster, have more oh God, fucking tongue twister, testicular fortitude that these two men don't. Yeah, I think I saw something where they said she's refusing to attend. And I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Snoop's wife is the brains behind the operations. Quiet as kept. You ain't wrong, Frank. Quiet as kept. The wife responsible for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Including the son that looks just like him being tossed to the side and like an afterthought. But that's another story for another day. For real. But we'll see if people hold these two responsible like they did to Chrisette Michelle. Because Chrisette Michelle, She can't even blink. And people on her head. Okay? She can't even do nothing wrong. Do nothing. Like, she really got blackballed. For real. They ain't play no games with her. But we shall see what happens, y'all. I hope it's worth it for them. Let's talk about the thumbnail at least. The James family is out and about, enjoying life as they should. They're not allowing any rumors or anything get in the way of them being a family. Bryce James, excuse me, had his senior night last night, and in regular fashion, as they should, the James family showed up and showed out for their baby. And it was like nothing happened. It's like they not even the topic of discussion the last few days on social media regarding if LeBron is a cheater, if LeBron is a good husband, if LeBron be taking them trips to Canada and doing 2 millions with LeBron, with what's his name, Drake, and having his fun with white women. They don't give a damn. They a family union. Period. And I can respect it. Because at the end of the day, they still family. They still got kids. They got, what's that, 3 kids. They got 3 kids. KG2, thank you for the donation. Did you end up hearing 1999 by Joey Bad Thoughts? I did. I spoke about it the next day. The next day on the stream. Hold on, what was that video titled? Hold on. But yeah, I did end up liking it. I think I liked, out of the 15 or 14 songs, I think I like 7 or 8 of the songs. What video was that? It was one of my recent videos. But yeah, I did a review on it in one of those live streams. You should definitely go check it out. I have the commentary timestamp, so you don't have to like rummage through the videos. But it was one of my most recent live streams that I came on and I spoke about it. It was a good album. Again, I don't feel like he's on the level of Nas and Jay-Z. I mean, I get the comparison to Nas listening to that 1999 album, so it made sense, but I still think he a little delusional thinking he on the Mountain Rushmore next to Jay-Z and Nas. But it was a good project. I enjoyed 8 of the 9 songs. But yeah, so the James family, they they showed up for Bryce for his senior day. Let me see. I'm not gonna play the audio because it got music playing. But they showed up for their baby. That's all that matters. And they look like a family unit that Drake tried to sabotage and tried to come in between because he got his own mommy and daddy issues. So now, because LeBron did a little 2-step to Not Like Us, he want to expose that the man like white women. We all know the man like white women allegedly, but that ain't our business. That ain't none of our business. As long as Savannah don't give a damn, I don't give a damn. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you for the super sticker, Kimmy K. I appreciate you, cousin. Thank you. Love seeing LeBron laughing on the New Heights podcast this week. I think I seen like a clip of it on Twitter. They are not gonna ever acknowledge this. People were like, "Oh, he needs to speak out. He needs to say something." For what? why? Why do LeBron James need to address this? What will he get out of addressing this? You know, this is gonna do nothing for him, but put more eyes on him in the situation. As long as he has a conversation with Savannah, that's the only conversation he needs to have if the allegations are true. So, and mind you, I'm saying this and I don't even like LeBron. I don't like the nigga because I think he be acting funny towards certain black women like Angel Reese. And he likes to pander a lot. But at the end of the day, his relationship with his wife is his relationship with his wife. That ain't your place, Drake, because you mad because a nigga did a little two-step to a song. That ain't your place to try to expose because you upset because, oh, I was embarrassed, so now everybody else gotta be embarrassed. That ain't cool. That ain't player. That ain't cold. AK posted it the same day Savannah was on Drew Barrymore's show. Exactly. They do that a lot. They do a lot of stuff intentionally. They do that intentionally. Just like with the botting situation. They did that shit on Kendrick's birthday. It be intentional and it be corny. He needs to send a cease and desist, call it a day. Listen, I would have been packed fucking academics ass up immediately. Did you notice that Drake mentioned Young Thug Rico case in his lawsuit? He wants to use it as evidence. What? He did? Do you know what page it's on? That's crazy. Putting all these different people in your lawsuit because your feelings are hurt is so wild. Aubrey should be shamed. Like, he should be stoned. He's never publicly embarrassed Savannah. No outside chilling. He shows his love to her perfectly. People love to see dysfunction, drama, and can't stand to see people happy, especially when they got an agenda. My theory, both LeBron and Kendrick has the home and family that Drake envies and desires. And my thing is, it's like, it's not like Drake can't get a family. Like, you can have a family. Like, I'm pretty sure there's an idiot out there that will want to settle down with you and have a family with you. I mean, Sophie is right there. Why not settle down with Sophie and be a family? But he can't do that until he get those demons in check. He can't do that until he comes to terms and be satisfied with the fact that, yes, I grew up in a Jewish suburban area. Yes, my mother was left and she had to take care of me, a half black, half Jew, in a predominantly white area by herself while my father either went to jail and stayed back in Memphis. And it low key kind of fucked my life up. But I've overcome that. There's a lot more life left in me to live that I don't got to keep harping on the shit that I think I might have missed, the relationship I might have missed. Until he comes to terms with that and the fact that it's okay that I'm biracial, because I feel like Drake has an identity issue. He probably was picked on by those white kids in Canada. They probably picked on his hair. He used to look like a goofy. He used to wear glasses. So he was probably picked on. But bro, you 38, 39. I don't know how old he is, but you gotta let that shit go, bro. And until he does that, he's gonna always be unhappy. Nothing is gonna satisfy him. He needs serious therapy. Like serious therapy. He needs a season to 6. A lie needs defending. The truth needs no defense. Facts. Who listens to James? He didn't even graduate high school. What the fuck? Hey, Monie. Hey. Everything he does just further proves how bitter and envious he is, more so than any attempt at discriminating someone else's character. Yeah, he's wild. First of all, J Money, where the hell you been? Where your ass been? I ain't seen you in a while. Another L on his roster backfired. Facts. Kobe cheated on his wife, publicly embarrassed her, and had a white woman accuse him of rape. And look at how he treated his parents. Why isn't his reputation tarnished? But LeBron is expected to be perfect. Listen, you know what's crazy about Kobe is, first of all, two things. I remember when Kobe got into his situation, and he threw Shaq under the bus, and he was like, well, other players on the team, they mess with other women too. Shaq do it. Why, Kobe, why did you bring Shaq into that? Why are you exposing that he be cheating on Shawnee O'Neal? Like, that wasn't your place to do that, Shaq. I mean, Kobe. Like, that was fucked up. Like, that was just so crazy how he just volunteered that information. And yeah, Vanessa stuck with Kobe through all of that. Y'all also remember when Drake disrespected Vanessa and Kobe made him apologize to her? Like, Drake is always inserting himself into other people's relationships. Like, that has to be a mental illness. Because why are you inserting yourself into someone else's relationship? Bitch, you were with me shooting in the gym? Kobe said she absolutely was. She absolutely was there with me in the gym. Now apologize. Apologize. And he made him apologize to Vanessa. As he should. That nigga don't never know how to mind his business. Like, you would think he want to be with the men himself. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's a badge of honor for him to disrespect women. What a weird one. Very, very weird. He has LeBron tatted and Lil Wayne and Aaliyah. Yeah. He's like a little coloring book. Everybody gets a turn to a scribble on him. The greats like Kobe have corny moments. Drake is a corny person. Definitely. Aubrey really hates women, and any man who is happy with one, yeah. Let's not talk about rappers disrespecting women. That's almost a requirement to be a rapper. Yeah, it's wild. It's very rare that you see a rapper who doesn't disrespect women. Um, they just keep attacking Megan Thee Stallion, and I don't get it. I think Kendrick is the only one who's said anything remotely nice about her. and respectful to her. It's pathetic. Low key. It's very pathetic. But yeah, y'all. The James family don't give a damn about LeBron trying to tarnish their image or LeBron's image. They're they're locked in as usual, showing up for each other. And then that's just that on that. Someone would have to come out and actually show LeBron James cheating for the masses to believe it. Like I said, I already know that nigga cheating. It's obvious he liked to step out a little bit. And he liked to dabble in white women. But that's his business. And that's his wife's business. You don't get to expose that, Drake, because you're upset and you're mad. That's whack. That's corny. And niggas is not going for that. Those bronze sexuals, they've been on his bumper. Monie look unbothered. You can't even see me. What are you talking about? You can't even see me. Chanel G, what is a two-man? A two-man is when two people, two guys or two girls, go on dates with two other individuals. So one guy has one girl or one guy has one guy, and then the other person has the other person. And typically you doing some treacherous shit on the two men. If it's something that's not bad, you would call it a double date. But I think usually the two men is when you fucking and some shit like that. Like, but yeah. Like Frank said, let's just say a double date. A double date. I thought it was a train. Well, Diane, Crystal, that wouldn't be technically a train because if it's a train, it would be the one person being trained. Um, it would be like one person and then like 3 or 4 other people. That's a train to me. If it's 2 and 2, it's just a couple fucking, you know? If it's one person getting fucked by 2 people, that's a threesome. Swinger should be the term swapping partners. Yeah, but that's only if they're swapping. And don't they call those for men if it's just a man and another person he's fucking that person's wife? Aren't they cooks or something like that? What's a train? What's a train? A train is 20, 30 guys. No, that's not. That's a fucking gang bang. That's a gang bang. That is not no train. That's a gang bang. Sherry Ann, thank you for the donation. Appreciate you, cousin. I gotta get out of here, but take care, y'all. Have a good night, Sherry Ann. Appreciate you. 30 people is crazy. Like, your little coochie is hurting. Come on, 30 people? What type of shit you into? Okay? That's the film set. Listen, your pussy is falling off the bone at this point. Hell no. Your clit has left your body. Mm-mm. Crystal, Diana, this your fault. This is your fault. Lifestyles of the freaky frogs. Listen, and keep in mind, whatever you want to be into in your sexual life, in your sex life, rock out with your cock out. As long as you not hurting nobody, you not doing it with nobody that's underage. If you want to be a freaky frog, be a freaky frog all day and all night. Just make sure it ain't no illegal shit. The hell? Mm-mm. Off the bone now. I'm hungry. I ain't playing with y'all. This is giving Monie after dark right now. Yeah, this done pivoted to something else. That too. And be safe. Make sure you wrap it up because these motherfuckers be nasty. Okay? Using that Diddy oil so he had the 30. Listen, that's crazy. I was wondering like what the oil was for. And I'm like, because using baby oil as lubricant has to feel crazy. It has to feel crazy. You should not be using baby oil for that. And then they said they was putting the drugs in the baby oil. So I'm like, that's kind of wild. Like, not only is your coochie falling off the bone, it is now raw inside out. Hell no. But anyway, next subject. Next subject. Oh my God. But what else is on y'all mind? How y'all feeling? I ain't got nothing else to talk about. But that's wild ass white chick had one gay boy. And you saw how she was looking after she was finished, right? She was looking like somebody killed her. That look in her eyes was crazy. Like she literally looked dead inside. Because how do you allow 1,000 dicks up in you, sis? Again, I ain't judging. I support the sex workers. I support the hoes. But sister, 1,000 dicks in 24 hours? Your clit has left your body. Oh my God. Diddy wasn't sleeping with women with that baby oil. Diddy was up in them bussies. Okay? He was digging in them bussies. He's a nasty nigga. Sorry, guys, Money. We're baby oil in the jury box. Okay, look of regret. Look of regret. Method Man crashed out. What's going on with these OG rappers? Yeah, I saw that yesterday. That they say they punched his boyfriend, his daughter's ex-boyfriend 7 times repeatedly. Mind you, the daughter didn't date this man in 10 years. So I said that was one of them situations where he told him at one point, when I catch you, it's on site. And he remembered soon as he seen him, he had that flashback and he just had to punch. Yeah, they been wilding. Oh, we listen and we just I love me some Nene. Facts. Diddy was an equal opportunity hole taker. Listen, if it had a hole, he was sticking something in it. He might have walked up to you and said, "Give me your nostrils. Let me see if I can stick something in there." Nasty as hell. All holes work home. Did he like the party and you gotta tell him no? Buster must be missing. Buster bus. My husband just said, "What the hell you listen to?" My bad, husband. My bad. We get a little off topic sometimes. Why put it on the internet? I can't imagine what Finding Your Roots episode is gonna look like 20, 30 years from now. Pure devastation. I don't know. Yes, cousins, if you haven't already, please smash the like button and support your cousin. I would appreciate it. It don't cost you nothing. Please smash the like button. Also, if you're not in our Discord, you should join the Discord. Free meth. Busta and Method Man were on some Def Jam fight for New York. Busta got arrested for assault too. What the hell? What is going on? I did not see that. Oh my god. My volume on low right now. Cousin, you better get you some headphones. I wonder what's the next episode of Drake's Crash Out gonna be. Cousin, he's trying to get Not Like Us to not be performed at the Super Bowl. He gonna crash out real bad on February 2nd. He probably crashed out before that, but he's definitely gonna crash out again. He can't help himself. He's been pretending like he unbothered when he knows deep down inside he's furious. He's pissed. He's been drinking more wine spritzers than normal. What the dirt responded to Drake lawsuit? He's trying to get back in favor. What's the dirt can find the nearest bridge and kiss it? Savannah probably has a man on the side. She's good. Listen, I don't put nothing past nobody, okay? I'm just gonna say this. If you stepping out on me and you doing your due, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do as well. And you just gonna have to respect it. Either divorce me or respect it. And you wanna have this perfect image, you gonna have to deal with it just like I gotta deal with it. Plus, it's probably cheaper to keep Savannah. I'm pretty sure they got something worked out between them. I just needed to know Meth's story because I felt he had good intention. Oh shit, I don't spit my drink up. My bad. My bad, cousin. Monie being a freak for 15 minutes. We just talk, we just chatting. We just chatting. I believe that was Buster's man. How you 52 and your assistant 50? You punched this man in the face several. Damn, he punched him several times too because he was on the phone too much. That sounds weird. Got my. He had a. That's so weird. Said, didn't I tell you when I catch you, I'm gonna beat your ass? Then you left the house. Sorry, but if I beat the shit out of a nigga, he leaving my house. Wow. I had no idea this happened. Not bust a bus. Now, Monie, you definitely have to create a new channel for Monie After Dark to have these talks. Y'all don't want to get me going. Okay? What Buster fighting for, right? Like, everybody's so angry. Why is everybody so angry? I mean, I get it. We living in a fucked up world right now, especially if you're a millennial. Like, all you know is hell. All we know as a millennial is hell. We've never had a chill moment in our life growing up in society. But god damn. Once the UMG lawsuit fails, he's going to try and sue Kendrick instead. Watch this space. Listen, he's gonna try something to include Kendrick in it. I promise you. I promise you. I think if Kendrick performs Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, then he's gonna try to sue Kendrick directly. But he's scared to do it right now. He's scared to do it right now. But I hope he realizes if he do that, You're already opened yourself up to a whole lot of discovery. I can't wait for UMG to put their counter to in or their response to his documents out. Oh, it's gonna be lovely. We're gonna have a time. We're gonna have a ball. We are going to have a ball. Isn't What the Dirt the same person as Rapaholics? I keep hearing that. People keep saying that, but and they say like they sound the same. I don't hear it. I don't think they sound the same. But what do I know? I don't know. If Kendrick can, we can and have the streamers reacted to live for the Super Bowl. See, I just said that. I don't think it sounds the same. I don't know. Maybe I need to hear it again. But to me, they don't sound the same. I don't know though. I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them. Can we get Monie After Dark YouTube channel? I'll think about it. Someone did tell me in the Discord, not the Discord. No, actually, yeah, it was the Discord. It was another content creator Discord I was in. They were telling me, you need to make another channel because Drake is out here trying to snipe people channels. So he was like, you need to make a backup channel. What sound like domestic violence? Oh God. Back in the day, men kept at least 2 families. We got a whole side piece, baby protocol at the funeral. Best word kept secret. Yeah. Great grandpa used to have 2 families. But you know what? You really can't get away with that these days because a lot of grandmas put up with that shit because that's all they could put up with back then. They were dependent on grandpa. So they just put up with that shit. You know? Let me find out you got a whole nother family. I'm sending you to the moon. Okay? I am sending you to the moon. Appreciate the donation, Chanel G. This is a case for Judge Mathis, not the feds. Judge Mathis is gonna ask him if he smoked crack. Are you high? Do you smoke crack? That's gonna be the first thing Judge Mathis is gonna say. Star Trek, hey. Honestly, I think Drake gonna try to do something worse than Sue. I think Drake gonna do Kendrick like Diddy did Pac, and I just rebuke that shit in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen, amen, amen. Listen, I don't put shit past Drake. I try not to touch on that subject. You're not wrong for feeling that way because I've had those same sentiments as well. I've talked about it in the Discord, but I try not to, come on the channel and say it because I don't want to make it all dark and scare people. But it's obvious that those attempts have happened. Based on the stuff that Kendrick has been saying in his music recently, that there's been attempts on his life. And it's kind of wild, but I can tell that he's like up to security and stuff like that. And like he wasn't being seen before, but it was because people weren't looking for him. But at this point it seems like people are looking for him. And he's up to security. Like he went to the Dodgers game, the championship. Nobody knew he was there, but he was there. And that's just unfortunately the way that he has to move. Like even with his wife attended the recent Compton holiday thing. Should I even say this? But someone informed me that Whitney was there with like 10 security guards. She went there to promote her nonprofit and be the representative for Baby to Baby, but she had 10 security guards. Like, so they're taking the precautions to protect themselves and their family. But he seems like he's very aware and that he knows it. I don't trust him to literally call him a fucking family man. What a fucking joke. Who we talking about, Trina? Who we talking about, Trina? What is going on, Trina? Hey, D2B2, appreciate the donation. I sometimes feel that Kendrick is a time traveler who witnessed his own demise, kind of like a hallucinogenic death loop, but it actually happened. I sincerely hope that's not the case. Unfortunately, I understand what you're saying. I don't want to agree with it, but I understand what you're saying. I have a whole video on my channel about Kendrick being a prophet or a time traveler. Like I did a whole video on it. And it's honestly it's low key kind of scary. When you listen to the things that he say in his songs or when you go back to the old music, the things that he said in his old music and how it's currently happening. I understand what you're saying, but I try not to speak that out loud because words do have power, and I know you're not doing that to be harmful or anything like that. You're just expressing yourself and your feelings. So I 100% get it, and I can just assure you, like, you're not wrong for feeling like that. There's a lot of people who do feel the same way. Not that he saw himself die or anything like that. I don't think I've ever felt like he may have seen himself die, but I do have the feeling that he's possibly like a time traveler. And that's not out of the norm. I mean, that would be expected if he is a time traveler, that he would have probably seen it. But again, words do have power. So that's why sometimes I don't talk about stuff like that on my channel. Because I don't want to put that shit out there into the universe. And I have deja vu a lot. And it's it's low key weird because I literally just had it like 5 minutes ago, where I think there was an incident when I was talking about Method Man, and it just came back to me when somebody left a comment, and I literally just felt like I have been in this moment before. So it's low key kind of weird. But yeah, you're not wrong for feeling that way, cousin. But I just try not to at least speak it out loud, because again, words do have power. So yeah, we're gonna speak positively over him, over his name, over his feelings, his family. I'm sorry. And anything negative, any demon won't have any type of harm against him and his family. But yeah, the security guards were surrounding him like sharks at the Christmas Day toy drive. Facts. He's taking the necessary precautions to protect himself. So yeah. Right. Right. Donnie Darko. Why would y'all speak that on him? Sis, we not speaking that on him. We just being real with ourselves. Like, we all have feelings, we all have thoughts. That's just life. No one is speaking any negativity onto him. So please don't assume that. Because that's not, I don't think that was D2B2's intentions, especially not in a negative way. I don't think so. He's more than likely done ayahuasca and past life regression stuff. He said he didn't do the ayahuasca, so that's what was funny as fuck, because he's in the Harper's Bazaar magazine. He said he didn't do the ayahuasca, but he told Drake to do it. Oh God, let's change the subject, okay? let's change the subject. We excited for the Super Bowl. Well, first he got to do the Grammys. First he got to. First of all, before you even get to the Grammys, we still didn't get a Super Bowl commercial. We didn't get the Super Bowl interview yet. He got a lot of stuff to give us that we looking forward to. And I still don't know. I still don't know what songs he's gonna freaking do. First name, last name. You ain't wrong, sis. You ain't wrong at all for feeling that. That's why I said I don't like to put that in the atmosphere. You're not wrong at all. It is definitely power in the tone. 100%. January 22nd should be the first commercial. Yeah. The week of January 22nd. I'm still trying to figure out the playlist that he's gonna do. And do we really want him to do Not Like Us? Do we care if he does Not Like Us? Like, does he have to do Not Like Us? Or is it more so for the cultural moment? If you haven't already, please smash the like button. I would really appreciate it so much. Over 200 people in here. Please smash the like button. Thank you. So what y'all saying? Do y'all want him to do Not Like Us or not? I don't think he's performing at Grammys, but will show up, probably saving it for Super Bowl. Yeah, Junior, I don't think he's gonna perform at the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm sorry, at the Grammys either. I think he's just gonna show up, and I think he's gonna have a very, very good night. Especially with all of this hoopla going on around Not Like Us, there's no way he does not sweep. Before I was thinking, oh, they may give record of the year, Billie Eilish. Oh, they might give Shabuzi something, Taylor Swift something. There's no denying this song in the impact it's had. There's no denying the song and the impact it's had. That song should sweep. Period. There was no bigger song in 2024 than Not Like Us. And we're still seeing the effects of the song. The song got a whole lawsuit opened. Grammys, don't piss me off. But the Grammys are notorious for pissing us off and not giving the rightful winners what they deserve. And I don't like that shit. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna perform at the Grammys. I think he will show up, him and Dave Free, maybe Whitney pops out. I would love, I said this before, I would love for, let me set the scene. Let me set the scene. Let me set the scene. I would love for record or song of the year. They come, the music is playing, the presenter does the presenter thingy, and they start to go to the music and they get the camera and they get the picture. And when they zoom in on the artist, instead of there being Kendrick there, it's Whitney sitting there. And they have the camera on her beautiful face. And they say the Grammy goes to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. And Whitney goes to the podium and accepts the award and says, I would like to thank my husband for representing the culture and representing me. Thank you. And walk off. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That would be fine. I would love to see that. Because everybody's like, oh, why didn't she say this? Why didn't she say that? Well, first of all, she's not a fucking rapper. She's a civilian. She don't got nothing to do with this. But because you inserted her into this, her response, her only response, needs to be accepting this award and walking off with a smile on her face. And when she gets to the bottom of the step, she kisses her husband and she picks her son up and put him on her hip and they walk the fuck out. And scene. And scene. Yes, they televise it. Oh, they if they don't televise the rap category, oh, they televising that bitch this year. They is televising that bitch this year. Let me tell you. I need that to happen. I need that to happen. That's my delusional acceptance speech in my head. That's the whole movie. You feel me, Jaira? You feel me? No way he doing Meet the Grams at the Super Bowl. That would be crazy though, huh? Yeah, I wish y'all would let it go with this damn Meet the Grams. He is not, he's trying to scare the people. That's scaring the hoes music. You can't put that on. That song was meant for a specific reason. That was to be addressed to the family. I don't think Kendrick Lamar will ever perform Meet the Grams. That's not a type of song that you perform. That was just an addressing. That ain't no song that you get up there and perform. That would be funny to see it though. That would be funny as hell. Right? The Meet the Grams is not appropriate for that setting. I don't know. See, y'all just messy. That's what that is. Y'all just messy. Y'all want to see the mess. That would be hilarious though. If you've seen if have y'all seen Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers on Amazon, and when he's performing with the piano, that's what I picture for Meet the Grams, and it's like all dark surrounding him. That's exactly what I picture. Him sitting at a piano and it's dark as hell, and the camera just panning around him like a psycho. That would be crazy. Maybe though, I see Kendrick daring to risk it if Drake tries even worse. Listen, y'all, I don't. The Super Bowl is a very big moment. I don't think Kendrick Lamar intends to make his moment about Drake. Like I get it, it'll be exciting and all of that. But this is a very big moment. Making that moment about Drake would be kind of whack to me. Um this is about this moment is about Kendrick Lamar putting his art, his years of art on display, showing that he's actually a true performer. He's more than just a rapper. He's more than just a lyricist. That he's actually an artist. I think he's gonna get up there and probably play like some type of instrument or something like that. And this is also a moment for Dave Free to showcase what he can do. Like for the last 5 or so years, Dave Free has been one of the best directors, producers in music entertainment for the last 5 years. Like this is the moment for them to put on a show and display what it is that they do together as a duo. They're there to display why the NFL was so comfortable handing over the reins to them, handing the reins over to PG Lang and said, hey, we don't have to be involved with this. Do what y'all do. So, will there probably be a few digs in there to Drake? Probably. But this moment is bigger than fucking Drake. Like this moment, this is going to be the first rap solo performance in history. And then it's gonna be on the 51st anniversary of hip hop. Like, I don't even think they represented the 50th year well enough at award shows. This is the moment for Kendrick to correct that. And then it's in Black History Month. Like, this is bigger than Drake. This is bigger than Drake. This is not the time to, wanting to shit on Drake. That's why I said, like, if he doesn't perform Not Like Us, I would not be mad because he has so much more in his catalog. And plus, he literally made TV off. Will it be cool to see him smack Drake upside his head again? Yeah, but I just think this moment is way bigger than that. Way, way, way bigger than that. And they gonna show the fuck up and they gonna show the fuck out. Kendrick and Dave is about to put on a show. Okay? TV Off is definitely played at the Super Bowl. Squabble Up also gets played. Yeah, I think he specifically made TV Off for backup just in case he couldn't perform Not Like Us back. His performance is bigger than the game, yeah. And everybody is gonna tune in to see if he does the song. That's gonna be crazy. I seen today that they was talking about Drake on the news, y'all, and they was dissing him. They was dissing him. They was dissing him back. I said, he cooked. You got the news people dissing you. The news people saying you got smoked. You're cooked. You're cooked. Right. That's what we're gonna get. The Kendrick, the probably the mess and all of that. That's what he gonna do it. The Super Bowl, he's spending a lot of money out of pocket. And then I just seen that they were hiring 500 people to build this stage, y'all. 500 people. They taking this shit serious. This is a serious moment. They hiring 500 people in New Orleans just for the stage. So we are in for a treat. And I'm gonna have to figure out because I want to have a watch party, but YouTube be tripping. I'm gonna have to figure out how to go live, maybe in the Discord or something, or we can just do it on Twitch, maybe. But I wanted to have a watch party. Then what is he about to do? Shoot off in a room? Knowing that little motherfucker, they gonna stuff his little ass and launch his little ass across the field. That shit's gonna be fucking hilarious. Didn't Canada ban him from announcing at the games or something? Yeah, I saw that. They took the mic privileges away from him. Toronto shows he might crash out just to prove a point. Listen, they're gonna have to have extra security up there. You're gonna definitely have to have extra security up there. Not on some scare shit, but just smart and logical. Like, fuck what everybody else talking about. There's almost I will respect him if he show up with no security. Nigga, who the fuck are you? Fuck you. I don't need your respect. Bitch, you can die. I don't give a fuck about your respect. I'm a man with a wife and 2 children. I'm coming here to do a job. Some I respect you more if you show without no security. Bitch, eat a dick. Eat a dick. Toronto shows might be dark for real. Very, very dark. Very, very dark. But it's gonna be a time. It's definitely gonna be a time, and I'm looking forward to it. Off topic, I think if Beyonce went album of the year for Cowboy Carter, I think it'll leave me in a bad taste because, in my opinion, she had better albums that really deserved it. That's the same thing I said, and it seems very likely Star Trek that they might give her album of the year. And if they give her album of the year for that, of course, I mean, I feel she deserves it. But it's like, really, this what you're doing? That's what you're doing for real? Like, what happened to self-titled? What happened to Lemonade? What happened to Renaissance when she deserved it 3 years in a row? And Cowboy Carter was good, it wasn't my favorite. It broke a lot of records and stuff like that. But that's the album you give it to her for? We'll take it. But that's gonna be kind of wild. That's gonna be crazy. Cousin Monie, what are you drinking tonight? I ain't drinking nothing. I'm chilling. I ain't drinking. I don't be drinking like that, y'all. I be having some wine here and there, but I don't be drinking. I start drinking. Y'all gonna hear me on this bitch snoring. Hmm. You hear me on this bitch snoring. If I start drinking. Oh, you drinking. What you drinking, cousin? What you drinking? I'm a lightweight. I can't hang. Mm-mm. Might feel like when Chucky put his hands on the black boy head when he performs in Toronto. The power of Christ. What? It's gonna be something. DeAndre, don't make me kick you out. Okay, cousin? Do not make me kick you out. I'm gonna act like you trolling, okay? Who went to prison? Who we talking about? They shouldn't. Right after Jay-Z made the speech, it's only gonna validate the whole selection process rumors. Listen, I don't give a fuck if they talking about Jay-Z speech. Because if all it took was a speech for him to get his wife an award, she would have been had all of the awards. You know what I mean? Like, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. Every the last two times that lady lost, those artists got on stage and said she deserved it. So who gives a fuck? I'm sorry I have a husband who knows I'm better than y'all. You know I'm better than you. My husband just gonna say it out loud. That's all that is. And who gives a fuck what a bunch of naysayers got to say? Y'all was gonna say something anyway. Because that's what you do. You just say stuff. Even when it don't make sense. Yes, DeAndre, we really are listening to Beyonce. Faithfully, religiously. Every day. We're listening to it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people don't like it. We all got our preferences. And that's cool. That's what makes us all unique and different individuals. But me personally, when you don't like Beyonce, I feel like that's a character flaw. But I ain't judging. I ain't judging. It's gonna feel cheap if they give it to her now, like when they played Denzel all them years just to give him the Oscar for that ghetto movie. Yeah, I feel you. Mm, okay, I'm in the minority. No BK. Yeah, I don't know what you thought this was. I don't know if you thought you came in here and was gonna have a friend saying that, but no, You lucky we cool right now because we would have jumped your ass. Yeah, this is the house to play that Beyonce stuff with. Try the next stream over. Not over here. Mm-mm. We stand Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce in this house. Literally. Rob. Like a cable, we jump hoes. Twitter fingers get your whole life logged out. Can we talk about Doechii? That mixtape was so good, y'all. Did y'all listen to Alligator Bites Over Hill? That I listened to it yesterday, top to bottom, and she really cooked. Like she did her thing for real. Like I am so proud of her. It's not that I don't like B. She just seemed gimmicky now. Seems like she just wants to stay relevant. But I guess she is still, according to y'all. I don't know any what you mean about she seems gimmicky. Um, explain further before I respond. Let me know what made you say that. Why you feel like that. But Death Row is my shit. Death Row is my shit. She was on there rapping. Like rapping. And that GTF Get the Fuck Out, I think, song, I did not like it at first, but now I love it. That was the only song that I didn't like on the mixtape. And now I'm always playing it. Like that's my shit. That is my shit. Like she's up for best new artist, best rap performance and rap album. Um I don't think they're gonna give her best new artist. I don't think best rap performance is likely gonna go to Kendrick. And I think I really think she has a good chance to win best rap album. I really think she did. She does. I really think she does. I'm rooting for her because I didn't really like We Don't Trust You. Like We Don't Trust You, the highlight of We Don't Trust You is Kendrick. We like that. I think they had maybe one or two other songs that did decent. And they had a different song for the single, but like that ended up becoming the single. Um, who else is in that category? Doechii, Metro and Future, Eminem is in the category for Houdini. I did not like Houdini. I did a reaction on that. I think it was like two songs up there that I liked, and one of the main songs that I liked was JID. He carried the song. Um, J. Cole is nominated. He deleted the shit off of streaming. Like that shouldn't even count. And Common and Pete Rock. I can't comment on their album because I didn't really listen to it. So I won't say anything about their album. But of the albums, aside from Common and Pete Rock that I didn't listen to, Doechii had the best project, the best production, the best setups, in the track listing. It was a really good mixtape. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Hey Raven, what's going on, cousin? Houdini mid, he just mentioned Dot. Yeah, and then they tried to Then they tried to spin it as if he was dissing Kendrick when the whole time he was taking up for Kendrick. Just goofy. Just goofy. No, because Chance lied about Independent. He is fake. Chance the Rapper. Pete Rock turned me off with those ignorant comments about Black American culture, so I don't stream any of his shit. Damn, what did he say? People just be saying shit. I miss when celebrities didn't talk. When you only found out stuff about them in the magazines. Can we get back to that? Facts. Hide and seek is currently my fave. I like that too. I no smoke on a minority, I guess, but Renaissance and the country joint made waves. Yes, they were all #1 albums. The Renaissance album was the #1 country album in the world for like 2 months. It broke a lot of records. Renaissance also broke a lot of records, won Grammys, had the best-selling tour during the summertime. Yes, both historic projects. DeAndre, I don't know what rock you're living under, but you should climb from out of it. And if you and I mean, I did ask you a question, but you didn't answer it. That just be my thing with people. Like you guys say stuff, and then when you get asked to explain yourself, you can't explain yourself, and you try to pivot to something else instead of answering the actual question. You said she's been very gimmicky. I don't know what about her that has been gimmicky. And if you look at the definition of what a gimmick is, it's a trick or a device intended to attract attention, publicity, or business. For the last 4 albums, Beyonce has went in totally non-traditional directions where people are always saying, I miss the old Beyonce. I miss R&B Beyonce. That would be a gimmick. That would be her being traditional and doing the same thing over and over, but her deciding to pivot and actually do things that she wants to do music wise. Beyonce did Renaissance. She started that during COVID. She did Black is King before that. An ode to Africa. No one liked it. Besides the people who are actually fucking smart and appreciate where they come from. That's not a gimmick. If she wanted to be in the publicity, in the public, and to be seen and to attract attention, she would do things that would get her attention. Beyonce no longer makes music looking to be validated by charts. She literally said it in Everything Is Love that she didn't give a fuck about the charts. If she gave a fuck about the charts, she would have put Lemonade on Spotify. She decided to put it on Tidal instead. So y'all have to stop saying things and you never know how to explain yourself. Just say you don't like her. Like that would be more respected. And there's nothing wrong with you not liking her. We all got our own taste. But I just want y'all to stand on what the fuck y'all be saying. If I don't like somebody, for example, if somebody asks me, what do you think about Drake's music? I don't like his music. Why? I don't like him. It's that simple, you know? Like, I just wish y'all would say what the fuck it is that you just don't like the person. I fuck with Beyonce. I don't like who she's become. Who has she become? What is who has she become, Andre? DeAndre, who has she become? in comparison to who she was. Beyoncé is too talented to be pigeonholed in R&B only. Her gift is for the masses. Exactly. And I think that was what a lot of people's dislike was regarding the Grammys, especially, is because they continue to try to keep her in the box of being an R&B artist. They'll give her all the awards in the world in the R&B category, which is why she's the most has the most nominations and the most wins. They're all mainly from the R&B category, and people will respond to the Jay-Z speech by saying, "Oh, she's the most rewarded. She has the most nominations. Why are you still complaining?" And it's the simple fact is that you guys, they only reward her for R&B. When it's time for the prized award, the big award, they tell her, "No, we're not giving you pop. We're not giving you the album of the year. We can only give you the black awards." That's what the problem is. You'll praise her in the R&B categories, but when it's time to give her the big award for the night, you keep her in her place and you remind her you'll never be more than an R&B artist. And that's what's fucked up about it, because rightfully so, she had the 3 best albums of the year in a row. And each time you guys shitted on her when she deserved it. Not just because she's Beyonce, but because the work was groundbreaking. The work was phenomenal. Adele literally got on stage crying and said she didn't deserve the award because Beyonce deserved it for Lemonade. So I don't be getting when people say, "Oh, she's gimmicky. Oh, I don't like who she's become." Who has she become? You don't personally know her. So how can you say who she's become? She doesn't live her life in the public for you to know every single thing that she does. You only know what she shows you and what she puts in her music. But instead of being a real nigga or a real bitch, you can't admit you just have a jealousy towards her. And that's why you don't like her. I would respect people more if they just said, "I just don't like her." Don't make up excuses, because I asked you already twice, 2 questions twice, DeAndre. I asked you, what are the gimmicks? And what about her that's changed? And you haven't answered either one of them yet. So that just only proves to me that you're just a fucking hater. That you're just a hater flat out. And it ain't nothing wrong with that, because I live in my hate when I don't like something. But you're not real enough to be honest with yourself. And that makes you a loser. But anyway, um I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts up. Yeah, I was looking today at my phone at my I was looking for to make a playlist, and I noticed I had 4 Drake songs in my phone. I had the what is this damn song called? I had I had the Kiki, "Do You Love Me? Are You Riding?" I have that song. I have Knife Talk, and I have Ice Melts with Young Thug in my phone. Clefe, I don't even know how to say that name. I hated her since Destiny's Child. As long as you could admit it, you could admit it. What about her from Destiny's Child did you hate? Good question, Tam Tam. I want to see Doechii perform. I want to see Doechii perform. Um, do I want to see Beyonce perform? Mm, I mean, after her Christmas special, I don't know. I don't think Beyonce needs to perform, but I definitely want to see Doechii perform. Doechii for sure, and she's been showing videos of her in rehearsals for something. I'm assuming it's the Grammys. Um, I will hope it's the Grammys. I want to see Doechii perform because she's amazing. Like her late night performance was fabulous. Um, her Tiny Desk was fire. Her Flog Nog set was fire. She's a good performer. I would love to see it. Um, I would love to see Tyler. I don't think Tyler is gonna perform T Bella because he wasn't nominated for anything this year. And the only reason he wasn't nominated for anything is because his album dropped after the deadline. So Chromacopia is gonna be nominated the following year. Um, so I don't think Tyler is gonna perform. Um, he'll probably perform at the next year's Grammys. Um, I want to see Billie Eilish perform. I want to see how she performs live. Um, who else? I don't know. Maybe Metro and Future get up there and do a little something. Um, Taylor Swift is probably gonna perform. I'll probably turn the channel. Um, because I can't deal with that mediocre bullshit. I can't. But mainly I just want to see Doechii perform, honestly. I want to see her perform on a big stage, and that's the perfect stage to perform on right now. Doechii will be great for the Grammys. I love to see the art she put on us. Yeah, man. Doechii had one of the craziest fourth quarters, and leading into January, she's still cooking. I can do without seeing Future perform live again. Yeah, that night was funny as fuck. That night was funny. I'd like to see Weekend and Cardi. Are they nominated for anything? The Weekend? I feel like they all put out songs after the deadline, or maybe I just not really paying attention. What's the date for the Grammys? February 2nd. February 2nd. Dream Eva, right? He been saying stuff for at least 15 minutes. He could have named one thing at least by now. DeAndre just wanted to come in here and troll. That's all that is. He just wanted to troll. He needed some attention. We gave him the attention. Um, I hope it was enjoyable for him. I don't think they're nominated. I'm just thirsty. Yeah, how do I respond with limited characters and no way of my concept? DeAndre, you just wrote all of that. You've written at least 5 different sentences right by now, and you could have said something. You wanted to come in here and troll. You could have said 30 things by now. You done sent off 10 different messages so far. But instead, you send in paragraphs about explaining why you can't say something. That's what I be saying. That's what I be meaning. You just came in here to troll. I can't. But cousins, I'm about to pack it up. I appreciate y'all chilling with me this late night. Hope y'all have a good one. Of course, y'all know Tuesday, Thursdays are set time frame. But something cool is gonna happen. Sunday, so look out for that. And I'll holla at y'all. Y'all be safe. Have a good night. And thank you to those who sent the donation. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Later.